Hi, I'm Keith, and welcome to my vlog, Up the Peak, where I talk about fitness, weight loss, and whatever else I can think about. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, and as I said in an earlier video, I was not going to restrict myself one bit. And I didn't, for the most part. I was invited to a friend of a friend's place to an epic feast, and it was epic, to say the least. I had set in my mind that I was going to eat a lot of food. And I did eat a lot of food, but it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. But I definitely overindulged. Now, since I've been on this fitness journey, and even though I took that 2.5, 3-month break from everything, I have not taken in as much food in one sitting as I did on Thanksgiving. But I will say that I did not eat as much as I thought. Now, when I packed my first plate full of goodies, and unfortunately, I didn't take any photos of it because, idiot that I am, didn't charge up my phone before I went. As I was overindulging in this delicious food, I was already feeling myself getting stuffed while I was working on my first plate of food. But I was determined to put down as much as I could. And even though I was already stuffed, I kept going and going. And then I went for round 2. While I was eating round 2, I was just beyond stuffed, but I'm still shoveling this food in my mouth. Well, I reached a point where I was well beyond maximum capacity. I had to stop. I ate so much food I thought I was going to be sick. I'm very glad I wasn't sick at my friend's place because that would have been really bad. I don't think I would be invited back for any more holidays if that were the case. Luckily, I didn't. Like I said, the food was amazing. The people were wonderful. But this whole situation reminded me of something. And what I mean by that is way back in the beginning, I had all these ideas for these skits I wanted to incorporate into the vlog. A lot of them never got past the writing stage due to a lack of resources, because 99% of this journey of mine has just been me with a camera without any real resources. But one skit that I could do with just me, a camera, and limited resources was a skit where I created a character called the Food Devil. Now, this all goes under "it seemed like a good idea at the time." In my mind, this was an hilarious skit, and I went as far as to purchase this cheap Halloween makeup thing for $5 off Amazon, apply the makeup myself, do my own setup with the lights. Now, I've never shown this footage. I've shown it to a couple of friends. My brother, who has been one of my biggest supporters, he saw this footage and he was like, "Yeah, no, you don't want to put that on there." And you know, I agreed with him at the time, which is why you never saw it until now.
Hello there. Can I interest you in a cheeseburger? We could put some lettuce and tomato on it if it makes you feel better. How about a nice order of French fries? Perhaps we can wash it all back with a milkshake. Maybe you'd like a sundae. I know, we could put a banana in it and make it healthier. Ooh, I want to eat healthy. Why in the world would you want to do that when there's so much good food out there? Eat what you want. Who cares about health? Who cares about fitness? Who cares about any of it? You've got no one to impress. Why not sit in your bathrobe and enjoy life? That's what you'd rather do, isn't it? My horn's gonna fall off. This is a horrible makeup job, I know. So, I just want to say, I'm losing my horniness.
Now, some of the stuff I talked about as the Food Devil, which I thought was hilarious, it was about the temptation of all the bad food while you're trying to go on a fitness journey, while you're trying to lose weight. And a lot of the stuff that I listed off, it turns out I was able to eat anyway. As I've said in earlier videos, I would just make my own healthier versions of those. And that's what I did. So I was never deprived of pizza. I was never deprived of burgers and stuff like that, because I was smart about it. So in a lot of ways, the skit kind of became obsolete. But I still thought it was funny because it was something that seemed like a good idea at the time. And I finally had an excuse to incorporate the footage into one of the videos. Hopefully you got a chuckle from it. And if you didn't, I'm not going to fault you one bit for that. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope that you enjoyed yourself. And one of the things I said before Thanksgiving was, no matter what I ate on Thanksgiving, the following day it's back to business. And I started off this morning right off the bat with a nice 5-mile walk. It wasn't a crazy intense one. It was a very nice leisure pace. And, you know, fall is beautiful, so I got to see some nice trees. It's not one of my great walks for sure, but it's definitely a good walk because it's exercise. And after the amount of food I took in, I want to do exercise. Now this morning, when I hopped on the scale real quick, I wasn't surprised when I went up a couple of pounds, because when you eat that much food, that's what's going to happen. But I'm not going to be all upset about that. My first official weigh-in for this next phase of my fitness journey will be on Sunday. So whatever the weight is on Sunday is going to be the new launching pad for this next phase of everything. Now, I've said previously, after Long's Peak, I kind of tapered off with things. I still lost some more weight, but some of that weight that I had lost, I gained some of that back. It wasn't an excessive amount. You know, at the most I had lost, I want to say it was about 140 pounds, maybe 145 pounds from January till September. And I probably maybe gained back maybe 10, possibly 15 of that. Now that might be a little over 10%, and to some people that's panic mode. It's not panic mode to me because I was off the routine and there was a very good risk of me gaining a lot more back. When I was going through the depression of 2017, there was one period where I gained 30 pounds in like a month and a half. So the fact that I didn't gain 30 pounds in over 2.5, 3 months is a miracle on itself. So I don't chalk that time up as a loss by any stretch of the imagination, because my overall quality of life has still been incredible, even if I fluctuated up a little bit more. But now I'm back at it, and I'm starting to hit it harder and harder each day. But Sunday will be the actual full-blown, hardcore, let's do this. So in the meantime, I just want to thank everybody for watching once again. The support continues to be amazing, and I'm blown away by it. And I hope that this is just the beginning of the next phase. It is very possible that I peaked with Long's Peak, and if that is the case, then so be it. But if it's not, we're just getting warmed up. I'm going to wrap things up for right now. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, share the video if there's something worth in here sharing, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You know, I'm almost at 500 subscribers right now, which is mind-blowing considering a few weeks ago I was just over 200. If I could hit the 1,000 mark by the end of this year, that would just be amazing. But if I don't, I don't. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you next time.
Hello, I'm the devil.
Got your TV, being respected by others.
Doesn't that sound better?
You see her? You like my makeup job? Dear Diary, I know why I'm single.